I'm going to introduce y'all to a new series I'm doing. So this is going to be 2 series I'm doing. One where I'm working on Sparta Interest Media as an entry consultant, and I'm just basically helping businesses out, helping people that's part of my platform basically make money. So my goal is to make 10 people that's a part, like basically I call them agents, right? Agents. Make 10 agents $5,000 a month. And I'm gonna go a little more into all of the platforms in this video. So make sure you stay and watch everything. But I'm also going to make this series here where it's my role to raise up $1 billion. Now, I'm going to go into this portal of investors I have, and you're going to see me from start. Basically, build, like finish packaging up my, I'm already building it, but you want to go to my other series to watch me build the stuff. And then you want to come to this series and you see me packaging everything up. Getting together when it comes to the pitch deck and everything like that, and then basically sending it to the company. So you guys will be able to see a company, a tech company, basically. Yeah, because we're technically a tech company. We got gaming and all that stuff like that. So we're all that stuff. We're mainly an AI tech company, but we do have. I am a game developer. I do have a gaming studio. So we have that. So we're a full-on tech company, and you're going to see a tech company not just raise billions out of nowhere. You actually going to see me do the steps to raise billions on the seed investment that I'm about to do. So I have some undeniable things. I have some companies that I have made. Well, they all under one thing. They all like one universe. But some of these platforms that I have are worth multi-billions of dollars and stuff like that. So the growth rate is insane. So you guys, this is serious. You get to actually see it happening. So instead of like going on Google and seeing a company blow up out of nowhere, like C-Dance and all these type of companies and stuff like that, all these companies you see, the AI companies you just seeing just come out of nowhere. You don't know how they got their money, right? Like how did they do that? So that's basically what I'm going to do in the series. I'm going to show you. I'm going to have my computer. I'm going to go through it. You're going to see me contacting the people. And if some of the investors feel comfortable with me and like interviewing them and stuff like that, due to one of the companies I have is going to actually bring the investors that I talk to all into my platform to invest and make even more money. And I'll show you all that in this video as well. So what we're going to do is get into the computer and we're going to start. All right, so we're going to start everything. And I got some bad news for the people that I was community building with. We got some bad news, all right? And it was some good news because I'm a man of my word, but it's going to be some bad news because I need to focus on myself. And I just want to raise this. And then if, you guys want to make money and stuff like that, you just use the platforms. All right, let's get into the computer. We are in the computer. I just want to say this. If you're new to the channel, my name is Sephiroth the Dev. We're going to basically be doing everything that I say I'm going to be doing. I'm going to show you how it's possible for you. And you actually be able to see how these companies come out of nowhere raising all this money. But it takes a lot of work. And you have to have the will to be able to fight through it and basically become successful by building the dream that you have and going to these investors and showing them. And, if you get turned down, continue to keep going. So you're going to see the ups and downs to this. Let's go. Alrighty. So we are in the computer and I'm going to go over some things. I'm going to basically, break some hearts here. Well, hopefully not, but, hopefully you guys understand where I'm going with this. So first thing first, I want to talk about what's going on. Why did I create this series? Okay. Now, how I'm going to raise $1 billion from all this, right? Well, first I want to say goodbye to the community. It's the big community aspect of community building and stuff like that. I want to say goodbye to those things. The reason why is because I'm just basically, as you can see, I'm tired of trying to help people. People don't see the vision when it comes to the community. People like they want to be rich overnight and stuff like that. So I don't want to be a part of anything like that. I'm not promising people to be rich overnight. So and when it comes to myself building in public and stuff like that, people just didn't appreciate it. I was wasting my time, and when it came to like myself doing everything that I'm doing, where people can actually learn this stuff from the stuff that I'm doing also as well. And when it came to like things that like hidden studios and stuff like that, you'll see, right? So like hidden studios, which is my game studio. When it came to my studio, people didn't support it. You get what I'm saying? But when it came to like scams and stuff like that, they was all over the place. Like they was jumping all over it, promoting it, pushing it to me and shit like that. It was crazy. And then they continue to get scammed and stuff. So, not everybody was like that. I had a few of them like that. So I just choose not to be doing the community building no more. So I don't want to be a part of that. The reason, they say that founders should build community and stuff like that, which like the community building I'm going to be doing is going to still be like joining the Discord and all that stuff like that. I'm just not going to be talking too much to people. You get what I'm saying? So it's not going to be so personal. Like I was talking to everybody. It doesn't matter who he was. I was talking to everybody. It's not going to be so many personal. So it's like it's going to be more like a support channel. You get what I'm saying? It's like, hey, Seth, I need help with this. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not going to be like, hey, you guys, what's going on? Trying to give people knowledge and gems. Like, hey, talking to people about their life and all that stuff. I'm not going to do that anymore. It's wasting my time. All right. So if you want to follow along, you got to be a part of and be a part of what we got going on. You got to do one of the things that's under the umbrella. The umbrella is over there, so I'll show you that. It's over here. Let me say over there. It's over here. So I'll show you what's under the umbrella. I want to do this alone and with about 3 people. So those 3 people, these are the people I'm talking to constantly. We're like up at night, brainstorming. These people help me all the time. These 3 people are Jay. What we call him, Crash Out. Crash. Yeah. You gained that name from crashing out on Web3. Pretty cool. See that? Prince. And then Grey Dragon. I mean, it might be more, but for right now, these are the people I see like that I can want to build this with. Like, you get what I'm saying, out of the community. Like these guys, they actually want to be millionaires and billionaires. You get what I'm saying? Like these guys, this is what they want to do. They willing to go hard and stuff like that. So before we get into over here, so what we do today, let you know. So every episode, like if you watch my build, the consultant business in public series, you'll see that we go over like basically an agenda of what we're going to do today, and we're going to do the same thing in this series. So so today what we're going to do is our first episode series. So basically go over what's over here, show you how the umbrella works, right? And then we're going to look for VCs to have them over here. Have some good ones, right? Have some good ones. You're gonna put them together. All right. So I'm gonna use the tools that I have as well. So you want to use the tools I have. I'm gonna use my tools, my AI tools, to basically get all this stuff done. All right. So we're gonna get it, and I'm gonna introduce you to all the products when it comes to the umbrella. Okay. So it was Project Spartan. Project Spartan was an investment group. Oh, let me make sure I also say this. So to the community too. After I'm done raising everything, I will be buying everyone out. So we'll tally out everything. And then I will be buying you out. The reason why is because I want to keep the money for myself. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I just 1 second, let's write it down. And the reason why I want to have it this way is because when I try to do and be like community based, everyone, let's get money, try to have everybody millionaires and stuff, like actually really have that instead of being like the crypto people or any of the gurus, where I even have a platform now where we close the damn deals for you and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? So it's like that's still gonna be a thing though. So you guys, don't have to worry about that part. But now I just rather like the money from what I'm gonna be building here, I'd rather keep that shit for myself. Like I'd rather not just give that to people just want to be there, just like this, or just waiting, or people who give me money and then disappear. That doesn't make any sense. You get what I'm saying? So I just rather just buy y'all out. Whatever you put in, give you that, and just you can do whatever's over here or go on with your life. You get what I'm saying? To be honest with you, you can either make money by using the systems that we have over in any one of these things right here. So if any of these right here can, you know, basically resonate with you, then you can use those. And then, whenever we'll talk through customer service, basically, like if it's me, like, you get what I'm saying? Other than that, I just don't want to give my time to people like that. You get what I'm saying? I rather just deal with serious people, people that's about their dreams. I'm gonna be honest with you. Building all this shit is very difficult. So I got people. I mean, I had people. I was wasting my time with people when it comes to they're talking about the most silliest shit that's going on in their life. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of situations is because they put themselves in that situation. And I deal with a lot of shit on my end due to building all this shit here and trying to make sure that I not only make myself money, but make my community money all at once, right? And it was people got excuses, my life and all that. All right, you get the fuck out of here. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. So, so now I'm just like, nah, I'd rather just focus on myself, make me money, and then I have my three people, or if it's more, whatever the case may be. But mainly it's just gonna be three. I can just see it me. We're only just Jay, Dragon, and Prince. Be honest with you, those are the only people I see that really want to go hard. You know what I'm saying? That's just me personally. That's just what I observe. You know what I'm saying? You got your mail too. I'll throw your mail in there because your mail he do be going hard. I'll do your mail in there. Yeah, put your mail because I'm gonna be honest with you. And we got Christian too, but so far I would say these four though. Your mail do go hard. I forgot about your mail. He do go hard. But these four. You know what I'm saying? So, Lab Project Spartan. What we're going to do is go over all of the systems that I built and why, and what I'm going to be packaging up through the series and selling to the investors. Okay, so this is the umbrella that's under it. We have Hidden Studios. This is going to make creative breath of fresh air indie games, right? That challenges the AAA space. Okay, so that's I just basically want to bring gaming back to its roots, not buzzword wise, bring it back to its roots, but add modern takes and new ideas and risk taking. You're gonna see again, we're going to become publishers due to one of the platforms that we got going on here. Okay, so we're going to go to the next thing. We're gonna go to Sparta Stories. All right, so build worlds. This is basically going to help us, even with the game development side, to build the world that we're going to be building inside of our games, and create masterful stories when it comes to making AI videos or just like productions and stuff like that. So soon, our goal is to have it to where people will be able to create production type, like like cinematic movies and stuff like that with no prompts, and just basically set up the world and then just basically be able to make a movie with no prompts. So that's basically what stories are going to be. And we're working on it, and it's doing really well. Then we have Neo City, which this is one of my favorites. It's a gamified lead generator. So basically build leads, and I made a huge update to it today. Where basically people can come and then they can list up leads they got that they want to close, so that they just purchase the course from a SaaS business course guru, and they don't know how to close the deals, or they're not comfortable with talking to people, or they might be too busy, or whatever the case may be, or they might have too many leads. They can just post them up on this platform, and I'll go into everything. I'll show you everything, how everything basically looks like and everything, and they'll be able to get their deals closed. So this is a way for someone that did purchase a course to have a lead, and then you got to basically verify it as a real lead and everything, all that stuff. So once you have that there, plus the person that closes the deal don't got to pay you anything anyway. So it's like you'd be wasting time if the lead ain't high. And you got to pay $5 to post it up anyway, so you don't have some wasting people's time. So I mean, who would do that anyway? Moving forward from that, but just making sure people understand that. So this platform also helps people become interest consultants, and that basically is working with companies and just basically applying to basically helping them reach consumers, pardon me, that's interested in their companies or whatever they're selling. and then you play on the interests of that company. So whatever they need, any type of the services they need, all types of stuff like that, you basically be able to handle anything that they need at the time. Unless you like, they need you like if it's like a restaurant, need you cook food and stuff like that. Other than that, if it's something technical when it comes to like the internet or whatever the case may be, you will be able to handle that. And this right here, Neo City is still teaching that. You know what I'm saying? So you still be able to follow me, but you have to follow me through uh the series, right? So like those people, Gray Dragon, Prince, and those guys, I'll be showing them. They'll be able to shadow me. And I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to allow people to shadow me. That's outside of them. Probably have to pay me to do that. Because you guys be wasting time. I just don't have fucking time to deal with people. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just don't want to deal with people. When it comes to them doing them, like honestly, I don't want to deal with people. I'm talking about when it comes to their life, like you get what I'm saying, bettering themselves and doing things for themselves. I just don't want to deal with that. Like get your shit together first, and then get some money or figure out or become ambitious, and then we talk. Like you know what I'm saying. So I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know. Close some deals. Let me see that you really out here trying to make some money, and then we'll figure it out. Okay, so yeah, so I talked about we help people who purchase SaaS companies, SaaS course, Guru courses, and then we make money by helping them close deals that they cannot close on. So that's what that's about. Hidden creations is something crazy. Okay, so this is the realm where indie developers, investors, the publishers, and gamers unite, right, to build and rise gaming together. So this is basically, you could say, so it is like, I'll say LinkedIn, um, meets Reddit, meets Crunchbase, pardon me, and like an RPG game too, basically, because it's gamified as well. So it has these type of elements to it. So it's like you can build a team on there. You can build a team, development team. So if you want to develop a game like indie studio, you can build a team on there. It's Reddit as well. They got the community based, all that type of stuff like that. It's gonna be add more to it. It's gonna be bigger and bigger as we get the funds for it. It's gonna be bigger. Then you got like Crunchbase, where the cool thing that I'm gonna be doing is when I'm talking to these investors, also I'm gonna bring them to Hidden Creations. Like, all right, cool. It's good that you invested into me, or if they don't invest into me, it's still can you list yourself on Hidden Creations, because we have indie developers and other products, other projects that you could be interested in investing in. You get what I'm saying? And then eventually they'll come to me and invest in me because it's my platform, right? So they'll want a piece of that pie. They don't want a piece of that pie, of course, right? So yeah, that would be stupid for them to turn it down. But yeah, so that's basically that right there. We turned underdogs into legends. So our goal is to basically try to get a piece of those fucking those things like Black Myth Wukong. We're trying to find one of those. Like you get what I'm saying? We're trying to get a piece of that. We're trying to get a piece of that. We're trying to get a Schedule 1. We're trying to get a piece of that. We're trying to get whatever Expeditious, whatever the hell that's called, Expeditious 42, whatever the hell they call it. We're trying to get a piece of that. You get what I'm saying? Those guys are making cheese. You get what I'm saying? And we don't want to be those publishers that be like, nah, we don't believe in that. So we want to be the ones that invest into indie devs. Like we want to invest in indie devs. So and we want to make sure our investors understand that. Like you want to get into some of these guys might got hits under here. You get what I'm saying? And also when I show you the platform, you're gonna see we'll be able to pay attention to all the stuff too. So the investors and stuff be able to see in real time what's going on and stuff. So pretty cool of that. And also we're gonna have subscription models. Subscription models, right? Sub models. Where 25%, try to do this with the damn community though, but we'll talk about that. 25% of the revenue will go to a pool for us to invest. Hold on. Invest in any devs. We will do a 95-5 split. with all indie devs. Indies, projects, labs. So that's how we're going to do it. We're going to do 5. We're going to take a 5%. So it doesn't matter like how much they get funded for. It could be 3 million, 30 million, 30 million. It doesn't matter. We're going to take 5%. You can have the rest. Then we got Sparta Buddies. Sparta Buddies is when AI meets gigapets. These buddies support you when your loved ones and your friends don't. So as an entrepreneur, I had no one support me, right? Only but Prince. So Prince was like the only one that supported me to get here. So I didn't have that support. You know what I'm saying? So I know how that feels and stuff like that. So I created buddies for people who are chasing their dreams and stuff like that. So you'd be able to conversate with them, and they actually help you build businesses and stuff. They all have like their own things. I'll show you. So it's pretty cool. All that type of stuff like that. They got a bunch of different things. So it's like Gigapets, you got to feed them and all that stuff like that. Mine's probably upset because I haven't been logged in for like a day. So I don't know where they at right now, but hopefully they're not. Hopefully they're fine. All right, so they do all the tasks and stuff like that, and we're gonna make them crazy. Also, you can make money from them. You can like rent them, sell them. You can also like create clothing and stuff like that, make money off of that. So you got those type of things like that. Pretty cool. Then we have Sparta's Interest Media, which this is where we help is interest consultants, where we build interest in companies again, like I said. So like Interest Media, a bunch of stuff like that. So it's like we just do real creative stuff. So our goal was to make sure that all of our clients become unicorns, due to the fact that 94% of businesses don't know what's like 99 if you put Interest Media and AI together, 99.89, but 94% just don't know what's going on in the world right now. So we want to basically get a lot of that pie. We want to get a lot of that pie. At least this right here, or this would be better, right? So this. At least this right here, this mind share. We want to get this right here when it comes to working with these companies and turning them into unicorns. That's basically the goal right there. You know what I'm saying? So, and then Sparta Labs. What Sparta Labs is basically the platform where it's part of basically the same thing over here. So it's like basically this. This is the side where we try to predict, train our AI, which is Athena. She's a goat. Athena's the goat. And what we do with her, we train her to predict what's going on in the business world and like where the consumers are, like try to predict trends and stuff. So that's what she's learning right now. And we also develop AI systems and all those type of things like that. So if like someone needs something for their business, particularly, we would develop and create something like crazy for them and stuff like that. And then what we would be able to do is they can also buy the IP from us. So we would create it. We would still own the IP of it, obviously. But yeah, we would be able to create something that's like has their name on it and everything like that, but it still belongs to us. So, due to the fact that we're the creators of it. So that's that right there. I think that we got everything done. This is basically what I'm going to be getting funded. The investors would be able to. My pitch is the investors be able to have access and to all of these, due to the fact that all of these will have their own income streams and stuff like that. They're already ready to go too. Two of them are already making money. All right, but not as much as good as my money. I want them to be made, but they still got people paying subscriptions. All right, so how we're gonna find the clients? I mean, not the clients. Cause we are in this wrong episode, wrong series. So first, what I want to do is I want to finish doing this to have some investors right here, right? I invested in 20 companies since January 2022 and August 2024, with the latest August 2024. So we want to basically add this information. So this will be notes, notes on company. And we're going to go to Crunchbase, and we're going to basically get all those information too. So what we want to do. It's going to be investment notes. So I'm not going to spray and pray with investors. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to look through all these investors, and then I'm going to send out things that's going to be good for them. Also going to help me. I'm going to get a thing that help me with this as well. Good to watch. So we want to put this information here. Notable investments. I want to put this here. This right there. So again, if you don't have like the will to do work, then yeah, this is not going to be for you. I don't recommend that you try to build like everything I'm going to show you in a few. Contact information. Have this. This should be good. Personal email unavailable. Active status unknown. Email. Right there. We got information here. It's fit. We're going to forgot the name. Put the name of the company. Name of company. This would be name of contact. Name of contact. We're not gonna do too much today. I just want you to know that we're not gonna do too much. We're basically just showing you what is co-founder. Oh, okay, so that position. I'll be able to get there. I'll be able to get their information and stuff like that. Trust me. And how you can be able to get those tools for that by like to get some of the stuff, the tools that you're gonna be seeing me using throughout the series. You want to get that stuff from NeoCity. Not the $49.99. That one don't get you it as a $500 a month or the $2,000 one-time payment. And the reason why is I know people are like that's high. The reason why is because we gave people chances. The reason why I don't want to deal with people is due to the fact that like we had it at the point where you know we had it at the point where it was dirt cheap. It was that 2000 was at 250. People didn't want to buy it. People kept seeing me as a guru on YouTube. So what now everyone must pay for it. So I know that's not your fault. You didn't see the video and stuff, but at the end of the day, you know, I can't continue to just try to help people out and stuff like that. So if it's too high for the one-time payment, if it's too high, you can just wait until you see a sale. But other than that, to get access to the big stuff, like the stuff that you guys are going to be seeing, you want to make sure you get the big package. Get into all that there. Hold on. The wrong damn information. Alrighty. All right, so this is basically explaining why they are a good fit. Stuff like that. So their investments. They've been investing really since 2023, which these are the type of things I'll be looking at. Like when the last time they invest, you contact them, like, are they looking to invest in stuff? Like some of them might be crypto investors and all that stuff like that. Which one of these platforms, not a crypto platform, don't throw tomatoes, don't log out the video. But it's a platform that's run on the blockchain. It's the only use case ever in history to solve 16 years. I've solved 16 years of a problem that's in blockchain. So, and it's no speculation. You can't speculate on it. So if you are a crypto bro, it's not for you. You can't come here and try to speculate. There's no NFTs. There's no cryptocurrency. None of that. I know right now people are like, well, how's it? Crypto bros are probably like, how's it crypto if it's none of that stuff on there? Those guys are so brain dead they can't fathom how a product works. They don't understand it. Their little small brains don't get it. Little small pea brains they got. By the way, just let you guys know, you see me shitting on the crypto communities because I'm not a fan of those guys. I don't like the crypto community. Let you know it. And the reason why is due to the just like it's not like everybody. If you're into crypto and stuff like that, I got a problem with you. It's not like that. The fact that like the people I have met in crypto are terrible people. Like I've met like about like 2 or 3 good people in crypto. Met a lot of bad people. One of the companies, Saga, they stole a lot of money from me. And these guys are blockchain. They hide and stuff like that. It's crazy. The crypto community is a piece of shit community. Bad people, very bad people. The founders are terrible. They don't know anything about business. It's just a terrible community. And everybody's damn near everyone is a scammer. Literally, damn near everyone is a scammer. Like the people that aren't scammers are normally the ones that don't like that the ones that aren't making the money. The ones that aren't making the money, like the ones that's like innocent and the ones that's losing the money, or the people that aren't scammers. Now I know somebody like, well, that's a general statement and shit. I get it. I get it. But I've been there for 4 years. You guys, if you have been there long too, then you should know what I'm talking about. You should know what I'm saying is true. But if you haven't, if you're outside of crypto, yeah, those are bad people. Stay away from those people. You're going to lose money. That their goal is never in your best interest. They're going to try to play to be your friend. That's all they do. They glaze each other and stuff like that. And try to act like they're friends with each other, but they're just waiting for somebody to turn their back so they stick a knife in it. So that's not going to stop me from using the technology, though. Like that'd be stupid, right? Because you'll get some crypto people like, if you don't like the crypto community, why are you using the technology? They'll say some stupid shit like that. Like the technology is the community. Or they'll say brain dead shit like that. Sorry, guys. Pardon me. Like I said, this is the series where you will actually see me work. You will see me work. So you will see me yarn, all that type of stuff like that. You'll see all those type of things. There we go. A woman's company. That's pretty dope. Oh, that's dope. Woman funded company. That's fire. I'm not gonna lie, that's heat. That's heat. That is heat. That is heat. We'll talk about these people. We'll talk to these people. 11 companies. Small fish, but we'll still send out the emails and stuff like that. That's what stuff you'll see, all that stuff, like me send out emails, all that type of stuff like that. So you'll want to really get involved in this series because you know, you really want to get involved in this series because I'm gonna be showing you everything, like what to say to them, what to send to them, all those everything like that. You know. Hopefully you guys also take the advice I give. Take one more spin because I'm focusing more on AI. You take all right. So I want to do this and then I'm finished. Like I'm gonna show the platforms. I'm gonna show me getting one of the companies info, one of my platforms. And that'll be it, basically. I need to do another search for both. For both. I need to search for both. Anyway, this way. This new lead is a 15. Oh, this is fire. What the hell? Oh yeah. This is heat. I want to work with them just because of the website. Like just because of the website. The website is crazy. We'll talk. Who is this? You guys? Yeah, you guys are goated. You guys are goated. You guys are goated. You guys recently invested in y'all. Yep. Y'all investing. Esports. Must be a crypto company. Oh, that's no. No. Right. Hopefully it's not a crypto company. Crypto fucking companies. Jesus Christ. 92 companies? 93, pardon me. 93 companies? All right, we'll see. Oh, they invested in DreamHack. I heard of DreamHack before. Okay, that's not bad. I'm thinking about the same DreamHack though. The preferred contact is LinkedIn. Look at that. Ah, fuck. All right. So I gotta get my LinkedIn up though. I gotta get my LinkedIn up. I have to get my LinkedIn up because I don't be on that job. Plus, I bought the what did I buy? What's that thing called? I forgot what it's called. I forgot what it's called. The professional thing. It's like every time I've seen a bunch of people online. I was wondering, like, what the hell did I do? Wait. Wait, so which website is this? Oh, it's 2 people. Oh, Dream hack. No, I figured out. I reached out to both of them though. Uh, I reached out to both of them. All right. Is the founder? Oh, founding general partner. Okay. All right. We'll figure it out with these guys. Founding general partner. He's actually the person you want to talk to. And this guy is a founding partner. All right. Same thing, 93. All right. Personal email. So I'm just getting my list up, just getting it up. So this is how you raise them funds. Raise them funds. This way to do it. You know what I'm saying? Getting that list up. Pardon me. You get them. You get that list up. You make friends. You get what I'm saying? You know. So okay. You make friends. Oh. Hmm. Correlations. I heard what these third guys. All right. And this is like my goal to end up at, like here. You get what I'm saying? So that's where I want to end up on here. All right, so we got these. We're done with this. That. These are companies that got funded. You see, look at these dates. I'm telling you, this thing is going crazy right now. 300 investors. I'm just going to grab total investments. All right. So we have to go to Sparta portal. All right. All right, we back, y'all. All right, so we're gonna grab this right here. We're gonna find the information for this. Okay. See. And this is right here. If you have the like I said, the pack and Neo said we'll get into that. These guys get stuff off of here for a second because you gotta pay for this type of stuff. Let me see something. Let me see because probably getting a email is better. I mean website. Let me get the website. Yeah. Europe Investment Bank. Oh, this was their website. It is broken. Why is it broken? Okay, now it works. Here. All right. Grab this. Put this stuff in here. All right, so we're going to basically move forward from this right here. First episode. Other episodes, we will go into more of this here. That information is right there though. So it's fine. Oh, over here. I'm over here looking for extra stuff and it's right here. All this stuff is right here. Okay, so we want to cook. Like, we want to cook. A little more. Go to one piece score. Yeah, I gotta actually dig in these. I gotta spend some time and dig through these. I see it already. That's for these here. Connections, like, all right. So, what I want to do is for people to, for the people that have things going on in their life that want to stick on board what we're doing, that's in the community, make sure you, like, if you stick on, you be a part of like the Yamel, the Gray Dragon, and everyone else. I was talking about Jay and Prince. You gotta lock in, man. Like I'm not gonna be coming in Discord and stuff like checking in, and I'm not gonna be doing that. Because I'm gonna be focused on closing these things, like contacting these people and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? And you guys can help me with this, but there's a lot to go through. We're gonna have to go through this together. But at the end of the day, I can't continue with the shit with y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't. Um, but all right. So let me just get into the next things. I just wanted to also just put that in there, for the people that's inside of the community now. Here's the thing, we're gonna go here. So for everyone else, for people now, as I'm going moving forward, I'm not gonna be doing community building for everyone else that's gonna be watching the series and stuff like that. Really wanted to get that out for my community members. That's in the community now. I'm disbanding it, but it's just gonna be a support channel now. Here is basically gigapets and and basically like ChatGPT had a child and stuff like that. So as you can see, my gigapets are my buddies. It's called. We'll feed them. Spin. Wait. See, let me see how you been. Have you been? Sorry, I was working on the business. I was working on. If you say business, I was working. If you say business, they probably think it's a business term. So you want to basically make sure because they charge you for business stuff. So you can see, no worries at all. I've been here, ready to chat whenever you are. How have you been? How have your work been lately? Anything exciting or challenges going on? So we'll come back to that. Basically just feed him. He's good. Don't feed him. Feed him. All right, so they're all good. So we got the profiles. You have basically like clothing it to basically make them better at other things and stuff like that. So like they like the better level they are, they do better things when it comes to basically different categories and stuff. Right. So he's a marketing specialist. So and his personality is ambitious. So he's very ambitious. So he like really goes hard and stuff. He tries his best to figure out things and all that stuff like that. So they basically all they have their own personalities. This platform has a lot. Most of the platforms it comes with a lot. It's not regular just like chat bots and stuff like that. If you go to the marketplace, let's see. Actually, I actually want to see what's in here today. Who's in here? Oh, this is. Let's go to shop. Shop. Oh my goodness, I gotta fix this. All right, so let me fix this real quick. Let me fix this. Fix the shop real quick. Fix the shop. But yeah, I want to see what's actually what Buddies has been released today. Because new ones come out. So it's like every 24 or 5 hours, I think. I think it's 24 hours, whatever the case may be. For the Buddies. All right, so yeah. So you can rent them out. You can make them do team missions together, where they work on a project together, and they use their expertise, and they can learn from each other's expertise. Their skills go up in expertise, different expertise and stuff like that. So pretty cool. It's like I said, a lot of this stuff is just not regular. Just like, hey, you put a chat in there and stuff like that. This right here, like this is for people who start a business, who want their own, and all that stuff like that. These guys keep you company. We have the reports where they basically you give them like homework to do, and they will actually go do it and stuff like that. So as you can see, they'll actually go do it. They do it together and stuff. They also have personalities where they go against each other and all that stuff. Like they when they working with each other, they might not like what somebody else do. So as you can see, their community is testing it right now. Yeah, so this is a community chat. We go in there, talk to each other. Then you have the governance buddies. Um, what this does is the person can run for a person's buddy can run for mayor, and then you guys can vote for him and all that stuff like that, and then that buddy be able to basically bring in policies, and I could be able like proposals and stuff like that. And I can basically approve it or not approve it or whatever it can be. It all depends on what they trying to bring to the platform. So you got all these type of things like that. You got like so it shows you the business tasks, you got the clothing design, so you can make clothes and stuff like that. You can make the clothes and then sell them. You can basically exchange it for real money. So you can put your knowledge, so all the stuff that you put into your ChatGPT, your Claude, and all that stuff like that, you can actually put that on here and sell it, and people chatbots can learn from what your chatbot is learning from. So we're still going through the process of like checking to see if it's like good stuff and all that stuff like that. We're making sure all that stuff is cool. This is another way you can make money. You have the inventory. So basically getting the UI fixed and all that stuff like that with it. So you can see this executive suit right here was equipped to Jordan. Won't equip it better Jordan though. To Jordan. And it's going to equip to Jordan, as you can see. So now it gives Jordan those stats boosts that you've seen. Makes him do better things. Or even better, I should say. You got Business Empire. This is basically like Civilization is a game that you guys can play. Spare, while you're at work or whatever the case may be, or you building a company, you could just be sitting here talking to each other. You can also win bit notes and stuff like that, which that's you're going to be able to exchange that for real cash, so you can play this for real cash. You guys can set up entry fee, and then what happens is the winner gets 85% of the entry fee, and then the host gets 15%. So that's different ways that you guys can make money. Then you got the productivity center, and this is where you can have them do different things and stuff like that. Not code; they don't generate code for you. They actually help you with the code. If you have, a lot of them say I'm not because if they're not technical about it, they won't know. Like the bunnies won't. Let's say the buddies won't know what's going on with that. They'll tell you like I don't I'm a specialist. I'm a marketing specialist. I don't know anything about coding. And if you get a coding buddy, then let's see. I actually gotta let me do this real quick. Let me do this real quick. Let me see. If you're coding buddy, then they will cook. They will cook. They will cook and tell you what's going on. Like, hey, this is how you fix it because this is what they're studying. And then they also have time of how long they've been there. They can been as you can see, I think what was this? Emory for 3 years. So you can see for 3 years, for 2 years. So through time, they will also gain that thing. So if you have them for 2 year a buddy for a year or two, it will actually catch up to that, account up to that. 1 second. All right, so that's that. It's a lot to go here. I don't really want to spend too much time on one platform. It'll basically they got their own. I actually got it. I'm gonna make like videos for each one of them. I have a short video for this though, like what you can do. But it's a lot. Like it's a ton. I can't get everything out in this video. This video will be super long. All right, so we have stories. It's a lot to go to this too. But this is basically so you can create stories and worlds and universes, so you can create everything in one prompt. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So if you want to put a character in here, right? If you put a character in here, this right here. Let's get a guy. Let's get something real quick. Let's put a character in here. Let's see. Let's put character. Where is it? Okay, I'm gonna say here's everything right here. All right, right here. Let's put a character. What it's going to do is going to analyze the character. It's going to then give you basically like it's going to create a character for you. You just go in and from any picture that you put in there, you just go in and you just basically edit it and all that stuff, making sure it is whatever you want it to be. You get what I'm saying? So as you can see Infernal Lord. I don't know how to say that, but it's a dragon. It's a demon dragon, basically. That's what I put in there. And you have all this stuff like that. So I'm not going to save this right here. But then you have the AI tools. We'll get into that in a second. So we have the world. So you're able to create the world. So like you see one of the areas inside of our universe. And I still got to build into this thing right here. Like when it comes to my game, I'm going to use this whole system. All my stuff, use my tools for it.
But you see, like the booster AI room is a part of the universe. So if I put in like walk-in booster room, it will just automatically know what it looks like and everything like that. So you pull all that information in here. You got the culture, the region, the structure and landmarks. So you can say walking past whatever statue, and it will automatically know that to put that statue inside of the scene without you describing what the statue is. They got the lore. So if you got the conversations between the two characters or multiple characters, I'll show you in a second. Then the characters will know who has attitudes with each other. They'll know the backstory, so they'll bring it up if you put it at random. You let it generate randomly. Then you got the timelines, all those type of stuff like that here. So you have that stuff there. Um, then you have the outlier audit. This right here, I'm probably gonna remove this. It doesn't need to be here. To be honest with you, this is a platform for creating um like cinematics and or anime and all that stuff like that, all types of videos and stuff. I don't know why you need content creation type stuff like that. They got clippers as well. Please log in. Oh, there you go. So you got the clippers, so you can put clipping, and you can put a video here and it'll clip it for you. Probably another that's probably gonna remove that to add more stuff like later. So that's gonna remove. That's nothing, not important. But you got the video prompt, VO3 prompt generator. This makes things more consistent. So like if you got the same description of the world of the location, description of the statues and whatever the case may be, and the same description of the characters, it will come out whatever the case may be. So if you got a story already here, and you got the characters, then you got the world right here. What this will do is then you just put in the description of the scene and stuff like that. Again, you have your personal camera crew right here. This is your camera crew. You got all the stuff right here, right here, right here, and it makes making videos extremely easy. I'm gonna show you. Okay. Let's see. We've done all that. So if you're bad at making stories, you got a story generator. This thing generate a story for you, all that stuff like that. I'm not gonna do all that stuff because it takes time to generate and stuff. I'm not gonna do all of it, but you know, you just make an account. You get free credits when you start. You get free credits. So you go ahead and make an account. You got the mid journey prompt. You got this right here. This is how you create crazy mid journey photos and videos and all that stuff like that. And then you got the movie scene. Then you got the this is for, I gotta fix this right here. But this is for video turning photos to and GIFs to links. So that's for like when we teach people how to make platforms and stuff like that. This is good for that right there. But this is what I'm proud of right here. I'm really proud of this. Proud of the whole thing, but this right here is just crazy. So this is Commander Paul. If I wanted to edit him, right? If I wanted to edit any of these guys, I can go here and edit them, right? 100% just add to their character, which I gotta go in here and change his color because he's not gold. The image that I put in there thinks he's gold. So and once I like really sit down and put my whole universe in here, then everything just go crazy. But let's just show you an example, okay? So we're going to use this right here. We're going to use Commander Paul. Use Commander Paul. We're going to use Philadelphia. We'll type in Commander Paul. And then we're going to say, holy crap. Philly. Or I say Philly. I'm from Philadelphia, by the way. Philly is really going to the dumps. Then walking past, looking at a bunch of trash all over the sidewalk. Right there. That's it. Now, look. So you basically tell it where you click where it's at, put the character right there, put their say, and then this, and watch what happens. Okay. So boom, build out a whole thing for you. You copy this part, don't put the AI assistant part in there, and then we're gonna go to flow. All right, we're gonna go to flow. Go to flow. All right, logged in. All right, make sure I get the right one. Oh, it's automatic locked in on that. It's good for the first time. So it must have already knew people wants to go to, because it'd be making people waste credits on too. So that you have that there, let that go there and do the thing. Now, sometimes it do mess up. It all depends on physics because VO3 is terrible with physics, so that messes up the video. But normally at the time, you just takes one shot and you're good to go. All right, so we're good to go with this one right here. Now this right here is where the money is. Okay. All right, so we're inside of Neo Markets. Now, Neo Markets is an incredible platform. So you see, it's gamified here. So you can see some of these places is claimed. Right, these are cities that's claimed. So this is an area in Toronto that's claimed, and you can see some of them are states, and you can choose from the cities in them. So if I wanted to claim this city, right here, you can see right here how many cities in it. Is only one in there, right? So you can see one claimed, how many claimed, the totals. You put it in here, boom, it pops up everything right here. Tell you the population of that place. Tell you there's a possibility there's a lot of business in there, whatever the case may be. So it shows you all that type of stuff like that. You have the grid view if you want to see the grid view here. If you want to basically pull up an industry, if you want to pull up an industry, let's do social media. Do generate. It's not going to generate because it's going to take some time again. Boom, because we already got flow generating than this. Stories don't take that long. So you have this here. Boom, you got that there. That's pretty cool. Okay. So if I wanted to, I don't know if it's ready yet though. I don't know if it's ready yet. But we have a few different things on here. So this helps you build websites, and we're going to be doing crash courses on how to use AI website builders and making them crazy, like making them look really good and stuff like that, so you can take a lot of time off your hands. And you have the business intelligence, so you just basically copy and paste the URL of a company, and you put it in there, and then it gives you a full synopsis of a business. So when you send it to a business and stuff like that, it looks like you did a lot of research, which you did because it does the research. It does the research for you. And then you have the business consultant. So you guys can come here and ask Athena all types of business questions. You want to train her on what she should know about your client or about the industry or whatever the case may be, so she can get better knowledge of it. You can go and do that. Then you got the marketplace and stuff like that, where you'll be able to list up properties or territories and stuff like that. And then there is, I don't know if it's in here yet. All right. So it's 3 here. And you see 2 are already claimed in here, right? So no, we didn't put it in here yet. But you will be able to actually pay other members of the site, and you will be able to pay them to be able to generate leads in their area. You'd be able to pay them so if you want to generate a lead in this area and it's claimed, right? It says all claimed, you can't get in there, right? Because it's claimed. You should be able to, which is how it's supposed to be, which we're going to fix that, because it's supposed to be able to show. I don't know if the update went through yet, but what it's going to do is it's going to allow you to say, hey, I will pay you a subscription to basically use your territory to be able to generate from that area. You get what I'm saying? So this is a platform with like a first come, first serve. But let's just say that you are a person who just purchased a course from gurus, right? And the person and they don't teach the middle ground, which you want to make sure you watch my series when I'm actually working building a business from the ground, right? Well, not from the ground, but you get the point. Building a business in public with you guys. And then I show the middle ground that these gurus don't show. So they tell you like how to build a business and stuff like that. Then they tell you, which is the worst advice in the world, is to go target small businesses and local businesses and stuff. Terrible advice, by the way. Don't follow that. I tell you what to do and show you what to not tell you, but I show you what to do, stuff like that. But let's just say that you need money at the moment. You've reached out to clients already, and let's say that one of them have responded like, "Hey, okay, I'm interested," but you've never been on a cold call, you've never been on a client call, you never closed a deal before. You're very afraid to talk to the person, all those type of things like that. You want to make sure you come here, and this is how you just post it up here. You post up your deal, list your deal up here, and you let them know like, "Hey, I'm trying to get this done immediately." And people can come here and basically tell them the industry. Most of the people that's going to be in here is going to be trained, right? Especially the people that shadow me, they're going to be trained. So you're going to see a lot of people coming and making money with you, due to the fact that, you know, that's what they do. They close deals and stuff. So they're trained to do so. So you basically put the industry that you're in, all that stuff like that, give them the detail, give them full detail, get the contact information, all that type of stuff like that. and you basically have everything, and then you put a deadline on where you try to close all and stuff like that, how much you willing to give out of the commissions, and then it'll be contracts and stuff like that, all that stuff, so everything get done. A phone conversation, or the case may be, or y'all can chat on however you and person that's the or the closer is going to work together, but you can choose to see how that works. Okay. So that's basically what this is. So if you got a deal that you scared to close, can't close, or you're having problems, so you can say, hey, I just started it here, so I'm going to do is get somebody more experience. You can just come up here and say, yo, I have this deal. They ask the question, I don't understand or no. Can somebody come and close this deal for me? Or if you have too many of them and you still want to make money, but you have too many deals closed, and you can come here and then you can post it up on here, and we can come and close your deals for you. So that's a great addition that we added. We just recently added that. That is something crazy. Okay. So the next and last thing. Now I want to make a disclosure. Let me make the disclosure real quick. Do not exit out the video. Listen to this. Do not throw tomatoes. I promise you, everything I'm going to show you, I'm going to talk about it first. Then what I'm going to end it off with, you won't even notice due to the fact that I talked about it earlier in the video. It has nothing to do with what you're about to see. Okay. All right. So this is Hidden Creations. This is basically to create to help. This is something I wish I had when I first started my indie development journey, when I started my gaming studio. This is something very important. So this connects indie developers to build a team. It will be able to help the indie developer who probably just got funded or whatever the case may be to find real talent. Also, it helps the talent to be able to see if the indie developers have enough money to pay them and stuff like that. So you'll be able to keep track of all those type of things like that. But this is also where, again, it goes into with each other, which I'll be talking to the companies. One second.
Holy crap, Philly is really going to the dumps.
Yeah, so it got him looking like Iron Man.
Holy crap, Philly is really going to the dumps.
Yeah, what?
Holy crap, Philly is really going to the dumps.
And then you got the stupid but yeah, but still good. Still good. That would be good if that actually looked like Commander Paul, if it didn't go from description to half of them inside of stories. Let me go back here for a second, okay? This platform is to connect gamers, investors, publishers, and game developers, anybody working in the gaming industry, where people like I don't know how to say the damn thing, the damn RPG, the JRPG that made Square Enix say, okay, we need to get our shit together. That game, we're trying to find those games. So we are also going to be funding games ourselves as well too. So I'm only going to take 5%. So 95% goes to the game dev or the team, and then 5% comes to us right there, and that's it. We want to find that Schedule 1. We want to help investors find that Schedule 1, that Black Myth Wukong, that Power World. We want to basically create more of that. That's what the goal is for that, to create more of that, to be able to create money for the investors, the publishers, and stuff like that. But it gives also enough weight for the indie dev to be able to choose a publisher or an investor and stuff like that. Also, this platform allows the gaming community to step in as the publisher, but not on no crypto weirdo Web3 loser shit. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay. Most of you don't know I'm actually a game designer. I also do level designing as well, but I like to basically think about the systems and the game mechanics and making things like really cool. That's what I do. So that's what I do, and that's why you see me as a level 1. I'm much more experienced in level 1, but just because this is just an account, and I just started an account, and also just starting to build this thing here. You see, I'm level 1 game designer. Okay, so you can see you got the browse quest, view character, skills tree, and find guild. All right, so this is everything you need to know. So if you got how many party members you have, will pop up here. Your total XP, like basically experience points. Obviously, I'm gonna show you how the coolness in this thing. Then you have the active projects. Then you have future-proof credentials. We'll get into that now. Make sure you understand. Do not throw tomatoes. I promise you, it will all make sense. Okay. Now, quest board. quest board is for you if you are basically a person. You don't have to be. You can be any type. You can be any of these things. You can be a programmer. You can be a writer. But you could be a person or a game designer. Mainly, hopefully, a game designer. And you're a person that has an idea for a game, and you basically want to build a team. So you got some funding, or whatever the case may be, which we help you with that as well here. You got all that type of stuff like that, and you basically want to build a team. So you want to build a team. You basically start a quest. When you start a quest, it will basically shoot the bat signal in the sky. So all of the other people who are a part of the gaming industry or are looking to join teams or is looking for a job or whatever the case may be, they'll be able to find it right here. So we're gonna update this right here for be much longer because there's no game out there 1 year. Come on. So you can basically put the time frame of it. You can do the max team size. How long you can put this bigger. We're gonna make that a little bigger, and we're gonna put up to like 100. But what I'm saying is, because of where we see the gaming industry, we're trying to get that Schedule 1, that like WooCon, we're trying to get that. And we don't believe that you need 1,000 people to do so. So we're probably gonna get like probably 100 to 200 people here when we update it. So you can pick all these, the programmers, the sound engineers, the writers, all that stuff like that. All that stuff is going to be here. All those people are going to be here to help you be able to create the game that you want to. Now, if you are somebody that's looking for a job, now I want you to know that you have the total funding. So when you see the total funding, that means that goes into escrow. So it's basically to show like, hey, this certain amount here is to go to this goes to the project funding. So when they get funded and stuff like that, we make sure it's set up that way where it's like this paycheck, your paychecks are there. You get what I'm saying? So you'll be able to always check and see, oh, there's money there. You get what I'm saying? So you're able to get paid. Then you got the GDD stake right there. Now that right there, so that's basically for like bonuses and stuff like that. So when they're doing a good job and stuff like that, because there's a lot of scams going on out here and stuff like that. We basically want to give you guys like, hey, there you go. So you can put that there, and when we get that to you, you'll be able to use that to basically put that out there for the team. Like, hey, we was able to get this amount of money to, if we do good, we get this right here. All right, so we got the milestones also. Again, for the investors, you can get rewarded for like that, and also for the community. And you'll see in the future in a video that in the community, you can also get rewarded for that. And then you can set your own reward for like XP, portfolio credit, all types of stuff like that when it comes to that thing right there. All right. So you got the characters. None of that matters right here. The character stats, none of that matters. What we're talking about right now is the skill tree. Now, the skill tree is all these type of things like that. So you can sit on this platform. This is why I'm getting the funding for the umbrella. But what I'm going to do with this platform is I'm going to have it where you guys can actually learn every single aspect of game development. Due to me being a game developer, owning my gaming studio, I really love game development. I love gaming. This is what I like to do. Even though I tried to go back home to business development, I just had to bring the game development with me, right? So I was actually going to sell this platform. I was like, oh hell no, this is too gold. And the type of people that would have bought this from me, yeah, they would have destroyed it. So I just don't want to even give them an opportunity to destroy something I built. So you can basically come here and you will be able to learn this stuff. This also will be able to show the credentials that you have, because again, there is a lot of scamming inside of like this gaming period. Not just Web3. Web3 is all scams. Every game in there is a scam. But like in the traditional gaming space, there's scams there too. That's why a lot of the games are being destroyed due to the fact that these guys are being hired by other reasons. We're not gonna make it political, but you get the point I'm saying. They're not qualified to be there, and then they're So even this part, I won't even say that because still checking boxes. But we're gonna move forward. So we have party. We be able to build your party and stuff like that, and you be able to just have fun as game devs and work stuff like that. Same thing. It's the same exact thing. Build a guild, build your team, build your game dev team. Then we have our Reddit. Our Reddit is basically so people can come together, get bug reports, feedback, dev notes, feature updates, all types of stuff. There's gonna be more added to this. You can also upvote, downvote things on here too as well. Where we at? We at learn. All right, we at learn. Now you can learn all different types of things. I'm going to talk to. I got my boy Grok. I got Gorka. Pardon me, Gorka. I got my boy Swag. I got a bunch of good tutorial devs on Unreal. I'm not a Unity dev, so I really don't know too much of the Unity community, but I can talk to those guys, right? So this is all game dev. We all have the same passion and same dreams and stuff like that. So I can get those guys on here. But yeah, let me just show you something. You can learn how to code as well. There is going to be vibe coding here, but you should definitely learn some basic code. So if something messed up, you'll be able to learn how to fix it and stuff like that. Then you have Athena. She will make sure to help you out with things as well too. So if you don't understand some of the problems that or questions that I guess you could say, and you'll be able to learn. Also, you will get points and stuff like that for actually finishing things and stuff. There will be development for blockchain and all types of stuff like that. There's gonna be a bunch of stuff here. So we getting all that together again. That's what we're raising money for. To make sure we're making a great platform for just game development, gamers, investors, and publishers. Because I know we all want to get that Schedule 1 that game that blows up. Just dude in his basement and he just makes 25 million. I mean, we all want a part of that. So yeah, we want to make sure we create more of that. Give more power to the indie devs, which is where we're going to go into fundraising. Right here. Now this is where the tomatoes. I don't want y'all to throw the tomatoes and stuff like that. But here you can fundraise the projects. Now 20 up to the max is 25%. Now the reason why 25% in returns is due to the fact that that's how many people. So let's say that indie dev just don't want to deal with publishers, or he just doesn't want to deal with developers. They want to deal only with the community. Okay, that's fine, right? So you can have up to 25% of your revenue going to those people that pledge to you, right? So when the game succeeds and everything like that, you want to make sure that they earn revenue from your game succeeding. So again, if you release a Power World and then you do $500 million, right? Those people that's in that 25% of your revenue goes to those people that pledged for you and stuff like that. So we wanted to do a little bit different. So exactly like Kickstarter and stuff like that, but we wanted to do it a little different when it comes to you guys. We wanted to make it like when the pledgers is like an investment opportunity, but it's not on a speculating side. We don't want nothing to do with speculators. And I'm going to this where the tomatoes might be tossed at. Hold those tomatoes. Hold the tomatoes for 1 second. Okay, so they can stake. We have it where it's like this. It's not for like the investment purposes. When the game comes out, and then you make money from like microtransactions and all that stuff. Like whenever the company studio that you bet on makes money, is when you make money talking to the gamers and also making sure that the speculators, you guys get the hell out of here. So just making sure that I'm talking about the Web3 guys. Making sure you guys you understand that this ain't for you to come here and speculate on, right? There is no token, no token, no NFT, none of that stuff. So when it comes to staking and stuff like that, we let you do 6 to 12 months. Now the reason why is because if you put it in there and you keep it in there throughout the whole game development process, you get more on your return, right? But if let's say that something happens, right? Something happens, you need some money, or whatever the case may be, you're able to take it out. Now you being a negative on that staking, so we let you know like that you're not gonna you're gonna be negative, but that if you put 1,000 in the beginning, you get your little percentage there, and then you put another 1,000 in. But let's just say, hey, you can't get the other 1,000 back. But you say, hey, the staking part, I just need some money right now, so let me get like this out of that 1,000. Let me just take out of that right there, right? So they don't come out of the game's funding. That comes to the company. We pay that $300, right? So that's how that works. We wanted to make sure that you guys understand that when it comes to staking in our thing, we give staking on a reason. Staking is to help the game develop. But if anything, like if you need to take money out, right? Staking is not for like profiting. Profiting. The profiting is when it comes to the game succeeding. So when the game succeeds and stuff, that's when you make that profit on that side. You get what I'm saying? But the staking is just to help the game gets more, and and just like you pledge more. Let's say the dev team gives you something more for pledging and stuff like that. So you still get the gift that the dev team gives you, and you get the percentage and everything like that. So if you keep it in for that 12 months, but you just need that money. I just need the liquid just so I can just be able to pay something or something like that, right? So that's basically what that is. So it's really a good idea for and the reason I'm going over this because like crypto people won't understand this, but it's really a good idea. So you still get the percentage bonus, but you just took you waited 12 months. Hey, I need money right now. So, so it still is actually a really good thing, right? So, but for when they hear staking in crypto, they would think, oh, I'm supposed to get like a token every 15 seconds and shit like that. I get that bullshit out of here. But anyway, moving forward, go to investors. We're going to have, like I said, we're going to, that was a different video, but, and with investors right here, as you see me finding investors and stuff like that, as I'm talking to them, emailing them and stuff like that, I'm going to be sending this to them and say, hey, we have another platform that we're building that you will also be a part of. You get a piece of this platform, but you also get to go in there and find other like game developers, people that's building AI, or stuff like that. 'Cause we want to make sure that people on here trying to use AI in gaming soon in the future. So we trying to be ahead of that, right? When it comes to people investing in gaming and AI, not the slop from Web3, not that slop, but just you get the point. We have that there. So we have a place where the studios, like publishers and everything, that are able to find the gaming studios too. So it's like, okay, let's just say that it's a gaming studio once popular, like Charlie the Train, whatever the hell that damn train is called. Charlie though, the spider train. Let's say that he's on here, right? So publishers can go, oh snap, he's on here. He's looking for a publisher. He's looking for some money and stuff like that. Okay, cool. We can publish him. Boom. So it's a benefit for both sides to be on the platform because they could also find the money here as well. Then you got bloggers. If you want to be a blogger, you can also do that as well. On here, it pops up on the front screen, and then you can let people see the knowledge and the information that you like, the trending, what's going on, what's trending, the funding that's been raised on here, the gaming, and all those type of stuff like that. And then you have future proof. Now, tornadoes. I think a tornado about to happen. All right. So right here, don't throw the tomatoes. Remember I told you. Look. Remember I told you that there's a lot of fraud, and especially in Web3. None of those guys know what the fuck they're doing. You get what I'm saying? So you don't have to worry about a guy that worked at Taco Bell saying that he worked at Ubisoft. You get what I'm saying? And here, in the future, I believe this has to be. This is how it will be. People will have to mint their skills on blockchain. Don't throw the tomatoes. I want you to know there's no speculating. People can't buy NFTs. There's no token. None of that type of stuff. All right? Just hear me out. People have to mint their skill set. So not only can you guys see what's going on, like, okay, this person really did do A, B, C. So for example, if I'm a game designer, which I am a game designer, and I'm looking to hire somebody on here, and I ask, okay, before I hire, this is what I'm gonna start doing too when I start going back into development on January 19th. I'm gonna say, hey, I need you to do something for me to see that you're qualified. I don't want to hear all the talking like how it used to be when I was hiring people. I want you to do something for me. After you do that, I want you to certify that certify that, future-proof that. Boom. So once that's on the platform, now that showed that you have did this job for me. Okay. So if I approve that and I say, okay, this job was done for me, it's there. So if you go and say, hey, I worked for this company, it shows, boom. He really did work for, or he or she really did work for this company, and they did what they said they'd do. So they could be like, oh, I built the system for this, I did that, whatever the case may be. Skill certified will be able to protect not only people hiring game devs, but also publishers and also investors, also VCs as well. So because there's so much scamming going on all sides. But that's right there is one of the most important things. And I personally made that because this is something I went through. That was a huge problem for me. I also see it's a huge problem. And this is why Web3 haven't went anywhere, because they all was hiring people like from Fiverr or whatever the case may be. Not saying that people from Fiverr don't really know what they're doing, but a lot of those guys are YouTube devs. But next thing, Project equity. Now, project equity is basically when you invest in a project. That's how you basically get like your little certificate and stuff like that, and that's basically how you tell you own parts of it, and then that's when the equity comes to you, like dividends, basically. Also, when it comes to like music and writing and stuff like that, you guys can also keep rights to those as developers. You keep rights to them. You get what I'm saying? So if you're working on a project, you can keep the rights to that thing. So it's all about how you negotiate and stuff like that. So we do IPs, where we cut out the lawyers, all that stuff like that. We do IP, all that type of stuff like that, where we completely protect everything. You get what I'm saying? So that's what we have all there. Now, let's just see if it works. See if it works. Unity Expert certification. Let's just see. Boom. I have a huge, I know how to get on Polygon, but I have a huge, you know, long story, but just let you know, I have history with Polygon, due to the fact that they're capped. But we basically tested it on Polygon, to see if everything works, and so far, yeah, as you can see, it's on blockchain. So, you know, this is something we wanted to do. We wanted to make it where, okay, I'm going 1 second. So this is something we wanted to do. Wanted to make sure that was like something that like in the future to combat AI. You get what I'm saying? And blockchain will be able to combat that. As I believe. I believe that to be able to see if something's authentic, you'll be able and people just capping and lying and then they like even with the gurus, they're like using AI to create dashboards and tricking people and stuff like that. So if you want to be able to see, I think that blockchain is going to be able to save a lot of things. I can't stand the Web3 community and what those people stand for, but the technology. I'm not pushing like, oh, crypto and stuff. Like, no, I don't believe in tokens. I don't believe in none of that stuff. I just like the technology when it comes to protecting people. And it's unfortunate that the same technology that was made to protect people was the same technology that was used to scam people, right? And still to this day, they're still scamming to this day, which is insane. But yeah, so that's basically that, man. Yeah, if you got any questions, when it comes to funding or whatever the case may be, we're gonna do something different. Ask questions about funding here in this series, and then I will see what I can do when it comes to that. And hopefully you guys following along with this, due to the fact that if you're going to be building something, especially when it comes to AI, because they're throwing anything, they throw all types of money at AI. You want to basically, and I'll help you build. That's another thing that's gonna be coming too. I'm gonna help you build like creative things where you can get funding. I'm gonna help you guys do that. So it's not gonna be free, just let you know that. It's not gonna be a course either. I'm actually working with you. So yeah, so that's the thing. So this series is gonna be a really good one, due to the fact that you guys get to see behind the scenes and everything like that. For example, let me show you one thing. Let me just show you for like right here, finding investors and stuff. Let's see, finding angel investors. So now I'm going to show you. All right, so I basically want to show you how this works. So I'm going to press this right here. It's basically what it's doing is searching all of the web right now to find some type of investors, basically anywhere. And these guys, that's basically made it broad. So it's looking for anybody right now. Let's just see this guy right here. See if it's a real person. See, oh, it is a person. Yeah, see what he does. Okay, the investor. Okay, so you're an investor. So I don't want to. Oops. Sorry about that, you guys. So as you can see, it searched the investors and stuff like that. So I picked up this guy right here, and here you go. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna too much. There you go. But let me just show you. So yeah, so we have the investors for you and everything like that. If you guys want to know what's going on, we have the investors. We have the investors and everything like that. We that's what we do. We bring, like I said, man, it's going to go better and better and better. So as more investors, I talk to personally and send them there. We have people signing up to our stuff as well. We have even more investors to you go where you actually be able to come onto the platform without you having to search. I mean, you're gonna be able to search more, so you have investors there. You have thousands of them there, and then you can just search for more of them as well. So we're making it. The goal is to make it as easy as possible for people to live their dream. as I built mine for 20 years and stuff like that. So yeah, so now you guys be able to see me build this thing, getting 100 million. I'm trying to do 100 million or more funding. You guys will be able to see it. So you guys be able to see it's possible. That's what I wanted to show. I haven't seen no content like this where somebody build up a ecosystem or just even a platform and then say, all right, you guys together, we're going to basically, get this funded together. And by me showing you what's to do and like how to interact with the people and stuff like that. Again, you even have, like, if you don't know how to pitch to the people, we have something here for you where you can pitch to people here, which let me show you my screen. I keep forgetting to do that. My bad. We have here, you can pitch to people. So Athena will help you pitch. And she would basically, go walk you down everything, and let you know everything that, just all the stuff that you need to know. Even have a I don't know if it's on this one here. We gotta add it in. I thought we did, where it's like it's even a pitch training system. Like it would train you how to, like, the person pitching is. So she would act like a investor, and you got to pitch her, and she would, So we have that on there too. You got to put it in. I'm actually gonna actually work on that. So it's like a lot of stuff coming. It's what a lot of the funding is going to go to, making this stuff super, super dope and making just running a business super easy, and stuff like that. So you guys get to see me package this thing up, build this thing. So I would say about like a day or two, I'm gonna have it almost ready and stuff like that. Tomorrow we're gonna start working on packaging it up, taking the screenshots, putting everything together, all that type of stuff like that. So you guys will see that. All right. See you later.